Hello, this is David with the Wilma Charitable Foundation in San Antonio, and today I'm going to be working on some lower body exercises to strengthen your upper and lower leg to help in case you have any knee weakness or pain and things like that. So before we get started, I just want to remind you to always do a warm-up before exercising, and especially focus on the area that you're going to be exercising. So our first exercise is going to be for our quadriceps muscle, so the one right on top of the thigh here. So we're gonna move down to the floor. You can either use the floor, add a mat, or you can even use a therapy table or even a bed, but a hard surface is preferred. So we get down to the floor here. And then once you're on the floor, you'll be laying all the way back with one knee up here and then one straight. So with the leg that is straight, you're going to flex the leg here, point the toe back, and then bring your leg all the way up to the top to meet your other knee and all the way back down. So straight up and down. Be sure to keep this leg flexed, toe pointed back, and we'll continue to 10. This will be 4, 5. Be sure to breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll switch legs. So we'll have this leg bent, the other one down. Again, squeeze your quadriceps, the muscle on top, and down. Pause at the top and lower. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So on that, you want to be sure to do at least 3 sets of 10 repetitions to around 15. And then the next exercise we're going to do, we'll be working on our hamstring. So that'll be the back of the leg here. So for that, we're going to lay on our chest, and then I'm going to do one example on the ground and one standing up. So we'll start on the ground here. You'll lower yourself. Again, we'll work with the hamstring right here, and you can use both legs this time. So what you're going to do is bring your heels as close as you can to the glute as possible, squeeze the hamstring, and come down. Up and squeeze, and down. Again, breathe out on the way up, in on the way down, and continue to 10. 6, 7, 8, good job. 2 more, 9, and 10. All right, I promised you one where you could use the chair. So you'll get up off the floor and you'll use the chair here. So we do have a few rules for working with the chair for this hamstring exercise. You're gonna use the chair for balance, but you don't wanna use your whole hand and rest your whole weight. You just wanna use your 2 fingers so you can kind of work the muscles a little bit more for balance. So you're gonna start with one foot here, and then the other leg you're gonna put back, line up your knees parallel there, and then just drop your foot back like the kickstand of a bicycle. Next, you wanna be sure to have your chest up and your core nice and straight for good posture. And then you're gonna bring your ankle as close to your glute as you can, squeeze it, and straight back down. Slow up and down. Be sure not to bring your knee forward on the way up. Be sure to keep them nice and parallel. Squeeze and down. Be sure to breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. You know, just repeat. 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll switch to the other leg. Again, one leg forward, one back. Line up those knees. Push the foot back like a kickstand. Then again, the heel to the glute, squeeze, and down. Sure to keep that chest up. Keep good posture, good. And then we'll repeat to 10. Sure to put an emphasis on the squeeze at the top and pause. can even count 2, 3 down. All right, we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll stay on the back side of the legs here, our posterior chain. So we're gonna come back to the floor. So if you were on the floor, you can stay there. If you use the chair, we'll get back down nice and safe, so you can use that. All right, so once we're on the ground, we're gonna come to our lower glute exercise. So it's gonna be just basically the muscles of where your butt is. So again, we're gonna face down on the ground, get comfortable here, and then we're gonna work one leg at a time once again. So you're gonna focus on the leg here. You're gonna squeeze the whole muscle, so the hamstrings and the glute. You're gonna raise straight back and down, back and back down. So if you feel any pain on your lower back, you shouldn't feel that. So that might be from coming up too high. So if you feel any back pain, be sure to lower the range of motion right there and up. And then once again, we're always gonna breathe out on the way up, in on the way down, and repeat. Doing a good job. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we'll switch again to the other side. Again, squeeze the whole leg, relax this side. You want to keep a neutral head, straight forward, up, breathe out, breathe in on the way down. Try to relax your upper body here. You don't want to arch too far back. Again, you shouldn't feel any pain in your lower back. If you do, decrease the range of motion. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Again, we're gonna slowly come up. Safely get up with the chair if you need it. And then we'll move on to our next exercise, which is the lower part of the leg, our gastrocnemius muscle, which is commonly called the calf muscle. So on this one, you need the chair as well. But of course, again, we don't want to use the whole hand. We just want to use 2 fingers, so we're not overutilizing the chair, because we want to use those small stabilizing muscles in our ankles to help support balance. So I'm going to give you the profile angle here. So we want our feet nice and straight. And then again, we don't want to lean over or arch back too much. We want to keep a good posture, nice and straight, bracing your abdominal muscles. Your 2 fingers here, your toes pointed forward, and we're just gonna lift up nice and slow on the toes. Squeeze 2, 3, and nice and slow down. Breathe out on the way up, in on the way down, and slowly continue. So slow up and down. Again, you don't want to get too out of control. You want to be nice and controlled. Don't rock back on your heels. Up straight, good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then another advanced exercise for that, if you kind of want to take it to the next level and you don't have any weights, you can also do a one-legged version of that. So from here, you'll start with 1 foot planted. This one, you're just gonna lift right up off the ground, your hand here. Again, you're gonna come up nice and slow and slow down. Keep that good posture, up and down. We'll do 1 more, up and slow down. Then you can switch to the other foot. Right now, we're just gonna do 3 on each. 1, 2, and 3. And as you advance, you can do 4, 6, 8, whichever works for you to kind of build up your strength and get your balance a little bit better. All right, that's all of our lower body exercise for today. Be sure to do a cool down to get your heart rate down nice and slow. Thank you and have a nice day.